Hi everyone, and welcome to My World is Gorgeous. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and I have my son out here helping me with it. We're going to make a little seating that I've been wanting to do for a while. I have some pillows where I had 3, and then there was a storm and one set disappeared. Not sure where it went to, but I still have the other 2 sets. So we're going to build a seating area and just bring you guys along with us. All right, we're gonna let you watch us put this thing together and hopefully it's something that you may want to do as well. We use pallets to do it, free pallets might I add. So let's get to it. Alright, so right here we're finishing up screwing, adding some screws in to hold down the boards that I had to add in. And then I think I had to put a couple of screws in a couple of other areas on there as well where I thought the boards were actually nailed in, but the nails were bent. So I had to add a few screws in there as well, but that's fine because at least we know that it's nice and secure. Okay guys, this is what we're going for, but I'm gonna have to cut this in half so that way we'll have the back part to it, and once I cut it in half it'll actually come up and sit on top of this, and then I'll screw it in. So everything is looking great actually. And then once I do that, I will probably put it on, connect it to a 4x4 hopefully, so that way it can sit a little bit higher off of the ground, not by much but just by a little bit. All right guys, I'll see you in the process. I guess being that I didn't cut this side first, I'm gonna have to keep pulling them to move it out the way so I can get to the next one. Not the ideal way to do it, but it's what we do. Alright, this is what it looks like once I've cut it. I'm going to set the back at an angle. And so now I got to start getting the wood together to screw everything down into what everything is going to be. Putting sides on it and then putting one board in the middle for it to be able to angle backwards, just a slight bit. I just don't want them to sit straight up. And then I have 2 other pillows that'll sit on the back part of that. All right, see you all in just a little bit. All right, so I gotta do cleanup, and we pretty much got everything together. I've sat on it. I've gotten my son to sit on it. The only thing that I'm thinking about doing is maybe putting a board or something here just to give it a little bit extra support. Although when we sat on it, it seems as though the way that I did it through screwing it here and here, the support is actually really good, to be honest. But this is what we have. I like it a lot. The only other thing that I will probably end up doing to it over time, not today, is sanding it down. And I don't know. I don't know if I want to paint it or leave it like it is. You know, I think I might sand it down and just stain it to protect the wood. And that'll be all that I'll do. So yes, I'm going to take the pillows off so you can see that. And so this is what it looks like with the pillows off. You've seen the back. I did have to add 3 more boards in once I took the boards off of the bottom. So yeah, I'll just sand it down, stain it, and add an extra back support in that middle back area. And that's our little, it's not really a couch, but not a bench either, but our little seating area, that I built out of pallet boards. So of course I know other people get a little bit more intricate. So what I was saying was, I know a lot of people get a little bit more intricate when they're building some of these things, but right now I'm just trying to be basic. It's my first time building one from this. I also need to build 2 benches to go at a picnic table that I have as well, and I'm just going to be real simple with that. I may video how I do it. I'll do one and see how well I like it, and based off of doing that one, when I do the second one, I'll make a decision on whether I'm going to video that or not, or whether that's just going to be a makeshift for the time. It was something I wanted to get together quickly. I have different seating areas in my backyard, but because my son is graduating on Thursday and we're having a graduation cookout for him on Saturday, I wanted to be able to have a little bit extra seating for people, other than making this one and the 2 benches that will go to that table. The only other thing that I'm going to do is I'll probably pull out a couple of blankets to put on the ground for maybe some kids to sit on and stuff like that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Maybe you got a couple of ideas, but it was really quick. I just took 2 pallets, took off the bottom of one, added some extra boards to it to fill in the spaces. Then I took the other pallet, cut it directly in half, evened out the cuts, took 2 4x4s that I already had, measured where I needed to cut off at an angle, so that way I was able to screw it in on both sides. I also took not 2 4x4s, I took 2 2x4s, I'm sorry. I also took a 4 inch by 1 inch cube that I screwed into 2 sides, so that way when I screwed the 2x4 into the top part, it would be able to have a little bit more support. And then I angled the part that I cut in half, so that way it could the pillows could sit the way I wanted, and they wouldn't have to sit with their backs going straight up. Anyway, I'm going to show it again, and other than that, make sure that you like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so that way you know whenever I'm uploading some things. And I'll talk at you all later. Enjoy the rest of your day, y'all. Bye bye now.